What's up, everybody? This is Doggie Diamonds for Doggie Diamonds TV. This is a part of today's rundown. So, unfortunately, I gotta announce that DJ Clark Kent, God's favorite DJ, passed away at 58 years old. The hip hop elder statesman, known for his work with Biggie, Jay-Z, and Mariah Carey, passed away due to colon cancer. DJ Clark Kent, the rap producer and the hip hop elder statesman, known as God's favorite DJ, has passed away. According to a statement posted on his official Instagram account, Kent had quietly and valiantly fought a 3-year battle with colon cancer. I didn't even know that. Before dying yesterday evening, which is October 24th, surrounded by his devoted wife, Keisha, his daughter, Cabria, and his son, Antonio. He was 58 years old. Born Rodolfo Franklin in Panama, DJ Clark Kent first found notoriety in the late 1980s, New York, as a DJ for Brooklyn rapper Dana Dane. I did know that. In 1989, he remixed "Spread My Wings" by the group Troop. But his big break would not come until 6 years later when he produced Players Anthem for Junior Mafia from their first 1995 album, Conspiracy. The track featured both Notorious B.I.G. and her first ever appearance on record, Lil' Kim, then a member of the group. The following year, Kent produced 3 songs on Jay-Z's landmark album, Reasonable Doubt. He produced Cashmere Thoughts, Coming of Age, and Brooklyn Finest. The latter featured Notorious B.I.G. It was also said that Kent, who introduced Jay-Z to the co-founder of Rockefeller, Dame Dash. Kent continued his production work with the Notorious B.I.G. Sky's the Limit, my favorite record. And he scored his biggest hit of his career with Mariah Carey's Loverboy, which peaked at number 2 on the Billboard Hot 100. His most recent as a producer came in 2018 when he worked on Kanye West's Lil Pump song, I Love It. Kent is a subject of a forthcoming documentary directed by New York radio personality Angie Martinez. Following the news of his death, DJ Clark Kent has been memorialized by like Tyler, Creator, Raekwon, everybody. DJ Clark Kent was a staple in the culture, definitely a staple. I said staple in Brooklyn. I don't know anybody that can say anything bad about him because what I've always known about him, he was always bigging somebody up. Like I remember him telling me how dope this kid named Majesty was, and Majesty ended up being the King and I, the group, the producer Majesty. He called DJ Scratch the Jesus Christ of the turntables. But he was always bigging somebody up. So I got a funny Clark Kent story. So it was around 1991. I seen him. I wasn't even supposed to be in these parties. I was in an industry party. And I saw him in there. I didn't know who he was. And somebody introduced him to me. And I was like, this is DJ Clark Kent. So I was like, DJ Clark Kent. So I'm like, where do I know that name from? Oh, I know Clark Kent from Dana Dane. But then he's on the radio on WBLS for the Marley Marl in Control show. It's him, Pete Rock, Kevy Kev, and Marley Marl. So this is in my DJ days. I started in this culture as a DJ. So I idolized Clark Kent, Kevy Kev, and Pete Rock, and Marley Marl. So I was like, listen, how could I be a Superman? I wasn't even all that nice on the turntables at that time, but I was like, how could I be a Superman? So he gave me his business card. Knowing me, I got the business card somewhere. I don't throw away nothing. So he gave me his business card. Man, I took that card home. I had that card. It was like burning a hole in my hand. And I was like, yo, I can't wait to call him to him, man. I think I called him like 7 in the morning. So I was like, hello? He's like, hello? I was like, hi, my name is Dog. I met you last night at the party and I want to be a Superman because he was Clark Kent. You know, Clark Kent is Superman, and his logo before Shaq and anybody was a Superman emblem. And he was like, okay, that sounds good, shorty, but I'm kind of asleep right now. Could you call me back later on? I was like, oh okay. I couldn't wait. I called like first thing in the morning. Like, man, I just couldn't wait to call. I called him in the morning. I didn't call him back that day, but I did bump into him a few more times as I progressed in what I was doing. with my life. But I got to know him as Clark Kent, like Clark Kent the DJ. And he was just dope. You know what I'm saying? He was just dope DJ, just a dope dude. So then, this is like 1996. I seen him. I end up being Mobb Deep DJ in Scranton, Pennsylvania. So in Scranton, Pennsylvania, I would end up going on the road. It was myself, Havoc, and the Twins. Rest in peace to Scarface. So it was my man Mike Salmon. Hawaii Mike Salmon is his name. He lived on my block. He asked me did I want to go with him to Scranton, Pennsylvania and DJ for Mobb Deep. I was like, sure. This is 1996. Or was it 95? It might have been 95. Well, long story short, I went with them on the road. We had a rental. I went there. When we get there, I didn't know Biggie was performing and Craig Mack was performing. And at this time, Craig Mack is opening for Biggie. So I'm like, how the hell that role got reversed? How the hell Craig Mack end up? But Biggie at this time, he did Ready to Die album. It was a smash. And he was Biggie at this time. But Craig Mack opened for Biggie. Mobb Deep went on. Damn, Mobb Deep went on last. Biggie went on before Mobb Deep. Prodigy wasn't there. Prodigy was sick. So he had the Twins doing the hype man. I was on the turntables. I always had a beat tape on me at the time. So when I seen Big, I seen Nino, seen all the dudes from around my way. So they're like, what the hell you doing? I'm like, nah, I'm here DJing for Havoc. You know what I'm saying? So we went to the room. I said, Big, I got a tape. I got some beats on me. So we went to a room. They had a radio, put the tape in, playing the beats. So Big, he made me mad as hell because I was playing some beats. And he was like, yo, Clark, where them samples come from? He was like, I don't know. Them shits is ill. Because at that time, I won't tell y'all the type of music I used to use. I'll never give that up. But he was like, yo, Clark, where them samples come from? He was like, yo, I don't know. Them shits is ill. And that's the last time I seen Clark. You know what I'm saying? But I just always idolized him as a DJ more than anything. Incredible DJ. Like, you seen that? What the hell was that? But anyway, he's an incredible DJ, man. Like, he was a dope producer, but he was an incredible DJ. But I was mad as hell at Big. I'm like, yo, how you trying to get him to call my samples and figure out my samples? Clark didn't know him because I wasn't using the samples that everybody would normally use. But that's the last time I saw Clark Kent was 1995. Spoke to him on social media a lot, but I always was close to what he did because he's Clark Kent. You know what I'm saying? He's like he's Clark Kent. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Like, I just had a lot of respect for him. You know what I'm saying? A lot of respect for him. And the times that I saw him, the first time I met him, times I saw him in between, and then the last time I saw him was always love. But I was so young back then. I was crazy, you know what I'm saying? But I was young back then, but I was just hungry. I just wanted to be in the culture so bad. And I just looked up to him. And out of everything he did, Sky's the Limit is my favorite beat he ever did. But that man on them turntables, man, like anybody would tell you, man, incredible on the turntables. And I just gotta say, sleep in peace to Clark Kent. I don't really like doing these because it becomes cliche and everybody has their own little thing, but he deserves all the accolades, all the respect, and all the reverence that he is getting from the hip hop community because he's definitely was a staple in the community. I mean, he's responsible for so much. Foxy Brown, Jay-Z, Biggie, Original Flavor. He was an A&R at one point. And like I said, every time I saw him, he was always bigging somebody else up. It wasn't like it was somebody in your lane and he was like, somebody is better than you or somebody this, that, and the third. No, he was always bigging somebody else up, telling you how dope somebody was or something like, yo, look out for such and such. Yo, he's incredible. So I didn't really know who DJ Scratch was besides being an EPMD DJ. So when he said DJ Scratch is the Jesus Christ on turntables, that's what he said exactly. I was like, that's what you are to me. But he gave it to he gave credit to somebody else. So that made me really want to see Scratch live and wanting to hear more from him, because Scratch is my favorite DJ. Just so happens everybody from Brooklyn. But if you from Brooklyn, I guarantee you was tapped in with Clark Kent. Trackmasters, you know what I'm saying? He was really close with Red Hot Lover Tone. And, you know, that's who I came in the culture under, Trackmasters. But if you was from Brooklyn, you was tapped in with Clark Kent. You ask anybody, any artist from Brooklyn, they know Clark Kent. You know what I'm saying? It's like you had to meet him somehow. You had to get his cosign. You had to get his okay, you know, to a certain extent. And there's so much that I could say about him, but you know, if you go to Doggie Diamonds TV Instagram, well, it's him on the turntables a long time ago. He was nice 35 years ago. You know what I'm saying? He was nice 40 years ago on the turntable. This is facts. So you could go see old stuff with him on the turntable. But if you ever see him on, that's what I like I said, I came in this culture as a DJ, man. I love the art of DJing, and he was just like the epitome of what a DJ was. Between him, shout out to my brother Kev, Pete Rock on the turntables. You know what I'm saying? Pete Rock is an incredible producer. Clark Kent was an incredible producer. But on them turntables, that's when I was like, well, and also, if you ever hear Every Little Thing That We Do by Christopher Williams with the doom 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 doom, the Dwick beat, he did that. So he used to make these blend records too. He would take acapellas, R&B acapellas, and mix them with hip hop beats and press them up. So if you ever hear that Christopher Williams, Every Little Sexy Thing, that's Clark Kent did that. That was like one of his first records I remember him doing. And he's done other things since then. But there's just so much I could say about him and his dopeness. Hip hop definitely lost a great one, and so did Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? So to the big bro, Clark Kent, rest in peace. Condolences to his family, everybody who loved him. We all, like I said, I don't really like doing these too much, but you notice the last time I did this was like K-Slay, Chico, and it's like everybody. I just love DJs. You know what I'm saying? I love producers. I love podcasting, but I love DJs. You know what I'm saying? I love DJs. I know how hard it is to be a DJ, carrying records and all that stuff. I come from that. So, I'm always going to have a special place in my heart for DJs. So, that's what it is, man. I'm Doggie Diamonds, man. If you like what I do over here, this was today's rundown. Make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe. I'm out. Peace.